the not too distant future, way down in deep 13, Dr. Forrester and TV's Frank were hatching an evil scheme. They hired a temp by the name of Mike, just a regular Joe they didn't like. Their experiment needed a good test case, so they conked him on the noggin and they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, and we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Mike can't control where the movies begin or end. He'll try to keep his sanity with the help of his robot friends.
Robot roll call Cabot. Gypsy. Dumb servo. Crew.
If you're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, just repeat to yourself it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Hi everyone, Mike Nelson here, just giving Crow T Robot his regularly scheduled maintenance checkup.
Help me.
You know what, I think I gotta sand your contacts. Does that sound right? Maybe change your plugs and points. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Please stop.
Say, Mike, maybe you should take Crow to a certified mechanic. I mean, this is highly specialized work.
Well, I'd like to, but we're stranded in space.
Oh, yeah. Well, then try cutting that big blue wire.
Oh,
No.
God.
No, I think I got it. All I gotta do is clip this little thingamabob over here. Maybe it's this other thing here.
Try that.
Oh, geez. Mike, you shouldn't have done that. I feel funny. Oh, geez. Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter.
My God, man, you turned him into Arnold Horseshack.
My God!
Oh, Mr. Carter. I can walk. Oh, thanks, Gyps. That's got it. You got me back to normal. I don't think I could have stood being Horseshack for another minute.
Yeah, let's face it, a little Horseshack goes a long way.
True.
Mommy, honey, oh, wow, guys, it was terrible. Mike was trying to repair me. I came this close to becoming Epstein.
You know, I think the stress of being trapped in space might be getting to Mike.
Just like a butterfly. Hey, what's going on, you guys?
Oh, hi, Mike. How you? Hey, you're ripping up my underoos. Wow.
Yeah, it's all part of my ingenious escape plan. Tearing up all the sheets on the satellite of love, gonna throw them out and climb back down to Earth.
Oh, that's great, Mike, but why must my underoos be sacrificed?
Well, I ran out of sheets. I had to use whatever I could find. Sorry.
Poor guy.
Hey, my sensible pants.
Hey, my bra!
What do you know? Hey, my pantyhose. I mean, what are those?
You know, you guys, in my head, I know I'm being impractical, but in my heart, I had to give it a shot.
Oh, that's really sweet, Mike. You're an inspiration.
Oh, I'll see.
There's just one little thing. What about my underoos? You owe me one pair of underoos. I want my underoos. Panties. I got them. Hello, my underoo-wearing, Horseshack imitating young friends. Say, you remember rock climbing, And what about deep herding, Well, I've come up with a process that takes those concepts one step further. And to help explain it, I've enlisted the help of an expert, one Dr. Felix Frankenhooker.
Thank you. That's enough. Well, the process that the good doctor here referred to is a little thing that we like to call hypnoheliostatic stasis.
So tell me, Doctor, how does hypnoheliostatic stasis work?
Well, hypnoheliostatic stasis contains X4, an extremely rare, extremely scientific form of subliminal pooping. It can take a film like, Fire Maidens of Outer Space. Slow it down, remove all of the action.
Well, how does hypnoheliostatic stasis differ from, say, deep herding?
Aha! See for yourself. Maybe you should tell Mike in the box about... maybe you should tell Mike in the box about how you say this week's experiment.
I'd be glad to. Your movie this week is called Radar Secret Service. In the line of fire, it ain't. But first, a little train wreck of a short called Last Clear Chance. And they're both packed chock full of hypno-heliostatic stasis.
Containing X4.
More? That's it. Keep them coming.
This is wrong.
Weird is all. Weird.
Your last clear chance for fantastic savings. That's what it is.
Would you...
What?
Can't look at you. The National Safety Council.
Oh,
Jack Kevorkian throws a tailgating party.
save some for me. Oh, look, the Pepto-Bismol car.
Never let this happen to you. Don't make the mistake these people made. Don't die.
When lilacs last and the dooryard bloomed,
I suppose I should have gone in for a few minutes, but I just couldn't do it.
Because of the tear in the sprocket hole.
Burying someone from a family, someone cut down in the prime of life,
Is one of the perks of this
well,
job.
it's hard to take. I could say goodbye from here.
goodbye! Oh,
Besides, I could do more good out on the road. I could keep trying to prevent other people from killing themselves in their cars,
don't cry out
bringing to other
loud.
families, like the
Let's keep
Dixons
it
in there,
inside.
that heartbreak that never quite heals.
Like psoriasis.
It was hard to believe that just a few days before,
I was being spanked by
the
Rod
Dixon
McCune.
family had been as happy and contented a group of people as you'd find anywhere.
And then I showed up.
Frank Jr. had just come home from college to give his dad a little help on the farm for the summer.
Ever since the heart attack, Dad thought he was a basket weaver.
He was a chip off the old block, studying scientific agriculture at school, and getting ready to follow in his dad's footsteps.
Longer than there have been stars.
Frank's girl, Betty Hutchins, had been waiting for him, of course.
Of course.
Everyone knew they'd be getting married before too long.
When will we be getting married?
For too long.
Mr. Dixon's new tractor had just arrived down at the Union Pacific freight station, and they all went down to inspect it.
You can guess there's not much going on in this
Frank's kid brother,
town.
Alan, and just taken his driving test a week before. Alan sure wanted to drive his dad's new tractor, but until he actually received the license, Dad Dixon wasn't letting him on the highway. Not even on a tractor.
Oh, you're not ready for the high life yet. These are fruits you must not taste.
Me? Oh, do we dare?
I feel so free.
He's off the ramp.
Air blown in the wind.
The UP station agent had reminded Frank that the 411 Streamliner was due any minute. And of course, with Betty there, he wasn't taking chances anyway.
Of course, when he's with Cindy, he don't care.
Everyone was that careful all the time. Well, a lot of people in the cemeteries would be alive today.
That's all I'm saying. Hey, my advocate is here.
It was the next Monday that Alan Dixon's first driver's license arrived in a noon mail delivery. Boy, was he proud of that license. He couldn't wait to show it to his brother.
My arm's caught. Be right there.
Your first license is sort of a milestone. It means all the roads are now open to you.
What's
He
this
was
beautiful
proud of the license,
day?
naturally, and just as naturally, wanted to make use of it on any errand that his dad or his mother or his grandfather
I
could
danced
think
with Flo Ziegfeld, you know?
of. The only trouble was, I had to choose that moment to drive in and spoil things.
Oh, it's the heat. Hide the
Of course, when
stash.
you've known a family as long as I'd known the Dixons, they don't treat you as a cop, but as a friend.
I thought we were all paid up.
Gonna need another 50. Real shame if something happened to this land.
Looks like you're gonna have another Dixon to worry about, Hal. Alan got his driver's license.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, my
Well,
license.
let me see it, would you?
You bet.
You see that? You're not a black female.
Well, I guess that makes it official. When'd you get it?
Just came today.
Oh, just today, huh? Why'd I see you out driving on Highway 30 yesterday morning?
I have no son.
This is my fault. I let him take the car to go and see his girl. I'm sorry.
Oh, he shouldn't have.
Fine way to be starting your driving career. Violation already.
You're spending the night in the barn with your crazy cousin.
Sorry.
Well, it's only a technical violation. I didn't come here to arrest you, Alan. I knew you'd be getting that license any day now, and I thought this would be a good time to come by and tell you a few of the facts of life about driving before you get
You
started.
see, when a man loves a car very much, you recline the seat back. You take
Now,
the car.
these are accident reports from my headquarters.
Officer, is this gonna take long?
Each figure represents someone injured or killed in the
We
state.
got a crop out in the field. We got to
On
cut.
city streets,
It's getting late.
farm roads,
We really got to get.
highways, and railroad
We got to
crossings.
mow that hay down before we got to get it
All
to
the
market.
facts and figures are here.
Lose a lot of money if we don't.
Well, some of them you've read about in the papers.
Others we hushed up.
Big, spectacular crashes caused by terrific speed, or drunk driving, or some other form of what I call near insanity.
Stop the near
But
insanity.
Most people only squeeze the law a little. At stop signs, in restricted speed zones, and the like. Little violations that most people get away with time after time. Maybe getting a ticket or a warning like Frank Jr. did.
Iowa
But
PD
without
Blue.
getting hurt. But those little violations, those little chances you take day by day, that's where you start playing roulette with your life. You're taking a big gamble with your life. You violate a no passing line on the road.
Whoa!
My earlobes won't stop growing.
You're taking a big chance in the car in front when you follow too closely at highway speeds. Maybe a man will do these things 100 times in perfect safety.
Oh, the odds are pretty good.
Squeeze the law, and nothing happens. But don't forget that other law, the law of average.
I regret nothing.
Sooner
Oh.
or later, it catches up with you. Now, this accident was number one for the driver involved. First one he'd ever had. But it was his last one, too. He took one little chance too many.
Ironic.
Frank is taking too many chances in his car.
Mother, no.
Oh, he'll be all right. Won't he, Hal?
He'll be all right if he takes to heart what I told him about signs. Signs of life. That's what stop signs and all the other road signs really are. And missing one of them as you drive along, or just ignoring it,
Anybody know this guy?
well, that's one of those little things that kills people.
The world made sense an
Wherever
hour
there's
ago.
a hazard on the road, there's usually a sign to tell you about it, like a curve warning, or a right-of-way sign, narrow bridge, signals ahead, do not enter, no passing,
Doesn't mean a thing.
and many others.
All nude girls.
Whites only.
But for too many drivers, a stop sign like this, for example,
Is a target.
has no importance unless they can see cars crossing the road ahead right now. A school crossing sign. For some drivers, seems to mean little or nothing. Unless there are children actually crossing the street at that moment. As for railroad crossings,
Forget them.
some drivers act as if the warning signs and tracks don't even exist.
Nope.
Unless there's a streamliner passing by right in front of them.
Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry, no!
Hard as it is to believe, there are many accidents where the driver ran past 3 warning signs and straight into the side of a moving train.
Ah, good riddance, I say.
Broad daylight. But it happens even more often at night. That's when the warning sign, the signal, the crossbuck are really your signs of life.
You see, son, we all die alone and
The sign
afraid.
is still there, but you have to be twice as alert to see it. If you hadn't seen the signs,
Boy, you haven't lived.
this train might come as a surprise to you.
The Soul Train!
Thank you very much, Clarissa.
Anytown, USA.
Traffic signs and signals that are so easy to see in the daylight become easier to miss as the sun goes down. Twilight is a dangerous time of day when things are half visible, half in deepening shadow.
Half
Main
naked.
Street at night becomes a maze of lights and neon signs, all
Congressville.
competing with one another to catch your eye.
So don't ever go to the city. It's
But
dirty.
where's the traffic signal?
In your pants.
Oh, there it is. Almost lost against the other lights beyond.
God, I had some times in this town. Anyway,
Even the blinking red light of the railroad wigwag is hard to pick out sometimes.
build my youth like Chief Jen.
But
Anyway,
night or day, these are your signs of life, whose purpose is to keep you alive.
Even though you don't deserve it.
It's a strange thing, but some people actually resent traffic signs and traffic laws.
Well, we resent you being
How come?
here.
Cramps their style. They figure rules are for the other fellow, not for good drivers like themselves.
they're communists.
Here's one like that. Robert Bainbridge.
Bainbridge. From Meridian High?
Yeah.
Oh, I know him. I ran against him on the track team.
Well, do you know him like this?
No, no! Ah! Dear God, who are you? What are you?
I'm gonna go throw myself in the thresher.
I'm sorry, dear.
Yeah.
Even with sensible, safe driving
Joe the
people on a highway
Wabbit.
as
Joe
smooth
the
as silk,
Wabbit.
with no traffic lights and no intersections to worry
Wow.
about. You might wonder, where is the danger we keep talking about? Well, here's one danger.
Kidnapping.
Fatigue. On long trips, fatigue is a big hazard.
Oh.
You should stop at least once every hour. Get out, stretch your legs,
Take some
get
bennies.
those cobwebs out of your head.
I gave him this.
Weariness slows down your reactions. And at 60 miles an hour or better, you can't afford it.
My life is a lie. Oh.
Don't love you, Martha.
Oops. Now they're Mon Pa Topper.
And here is still another danger. Lack of attention to the road. Sure, it's an open highway. Maybe there aren't many cars.
Yeah, and I buried the victims right over
It
there.
only takes
Right
two
there.
to tango. 40% of all expressway accidents involve a car that is already stopped.
Driven by this guy.
On the road, part way on, or not far enough off. This is an invitation.
Look at that over there. There's more of it, that thing.
Oh, Mr. President, please, watch where you're going.
Whoa, almost ran over Kissinger. I'm gonna have to go back.
Here is another hazard of our superhighways that we patrolmen see all too often.
Women drivers.
Every time you have to hit your brakes hard,
Saints
ask
cry.
yourself, why weren't you ready for the danger that suddenly developed?
40% of all accidents are caused by women's hinders.
Car suddenly pulls out without looking. It's always sudden, of course, and always surprising.
But never dull.
A man who decides at the last moment to make a
Grandma,
turn.
no!
The entering car that fails to yield the right of way.
The paid assassin cruising through town.
Well, sure, the other fellow's often wrong. And if he causes a crash, it's all his fault. But you may be dead just the same.
Would you please leave?
A lot of accidents, it's pretty hard to tell just who is to blame, isn't it, Hal?
I ask you to talk.
Impossible to tell sometimes. But there's one
I want
kind of
my
accident where there's
din-dins.
never a single doubt. What's that? At a railroad crossing.
Yep. The train sure has the right of way.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, the railroad's been here for almost 4 generations. Every farm family in these parts uses the railroad to ship their crops. We all like to ride the train.
I like to pretend I'm an engineer.
But why is it so many people don't see the trains at the crossings? It seems impossible that anyone could fail to see or hear a train in motion.
What train?
The locomotive is certainly big enough, and the train of cars behind it may be as much as a mile long. And yet, many people who have lived through a crossing accident will say, where did the train come from?
That's what they'll say.
I never saw it until it was right on top of me. Where did it come from?
None of your beeswax.
Well, it came on the rails. It couldn't come from anywhere else.
Duh.
But if you paid no attention to the signs, didn't look, and didn't listen,
And you deserve to
then
die.
you, it came out of nowhere. An approaching train starts the signal while it is still some distance away. Never try to guess how far away. Don't guess at all. And don't be impatient.
And don't get a haircut
because
like
the
that.
train's coming, and it can't stop.
Trains are blameless, holy creatures.
I have no feelings for you.
What?
This is a loveless relationship. I want out.
What?
I'm repulsed by your touch.
What?
Let me out right here. I hate you.
Ding, 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 ding.
Signal in action means that a condition of fatal danger exists at this moment, at this crossing. Maybe the last train you waited for was a slow freight. It took several minutes to cross. But the next one may be a fast freight, eyeballing to the coast on a tight schedule.
It has no time to stop for you corn-shucking crackers.
Remember that many freight trains today are faster than passenger trains of 15 years ago.
Wow.
Many crossings have more than one set of tracks, each one a separate hazard. When you cross,
Floss.
make sure all tracks are clear.
Don't trust anyone. Turn your back on hope and love.
Yes, don't let a double track double-cross you.
Ha ha ha, little train joke.
Stop, look, and listen, the crossbuck says. All right,
Stop and roll.
let's listen.
Okay,
As
now
this
stop.
train approaches, let's see how close it comes before we hear it.
I think it would go something like this.
Wait for it.
Any moment.
And
I'm the impish officer of death.
Now, where did that train come from?
the station.
Where does any train come from? Comes on the rails, of course.
Durhay.
And who gets killed at the crossing?
We all do.
Someone who's crossed that same track at the same place 1,000 times before.
I'm making
But just
choo-choos
one
in my
time.
pants.
One time is all it takes.
Quit kissing up.
Send for help. The cop won't leave.
It's Big Daddy's birthday. I've got life in me, Big Daddy.
Please speak to Frank about his driving. It worries me.
Okay, I will. I'll do it tonight.
This is the prequel to In Cold Blood. Cluttered.
I surrender, Hal. I give up. What's the charge?
Manslaughter.
No charge, Frank. I'm just giving Alan some free advice now that he's a licensed driver. Boy, I remember that advice you gave me the other day at the stop sign. Well, you keep it in mind. I will.
Dad, can I take the car into town now?
Okay, Alan, go ahead. But take it easy.
Well, I'll be real careful. Goodbye.
He'll be all right. Look at the guy going. Hey, maybe we better go along with him, make sure he gets there all right.
Okay, buy me soda.
Okay, fine. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Doesn't anybody do any chores on this farm?
Self-running.
So, there went Alan with his new driver's license, and Frank and Betty right behind, on as nice a summer day as you could wish for.
It's a good day to die.
Hi, clouds. Hi, trees. Say, you're a pretty cute road sign. Hi.
You know, I've got a feeling that one of these characters is about to see their own intestines.
Hey, look, that's my brother in that truck. What are the chances of that happening? Hi, brother.
Hey, the cop never said anything about doing intensely stupid things.
Never wave while driving.
Never look backwards while driving forward.
Never under any circumstances drive with your butt cheeks.
My plan's working. You will die. Keep going.
Back at you. Can I have your room?
Well, live and learn.
Say, nice butt.
Toro. I'm kidding.
Well, I'd tuck you in, but you're dead.
Gee, lady, sorry about your boyfriend. So, you want to have a drink? Maybe at the bar car over there. Oh, I suppose train joke is inappropriate. Sorry about that.
You know, son, 40% of all
Oh,
accidents...
shut up, will ya?
Would you identify this bucket full of your brother?
Why don't they look, Ralph? Tell me. Why don't they look?
You're deep, Ernie.
No, I didn't go in. Burying someone like young Frank Dixon is too hard to take.
Besides, I hate to shovel.
Maybe I could just slip over there for dessert.
My place
might
was
look
out
bad.
on the road. Out on the road, I could at least try to keep other people from killing themselves in their cars.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
So if the next car I stop happens to be yours,
Set a place for me at your dinner table.
don't tell me you were only speeding a little, only breaking the law a little, only doing something a little bit wrong. Save that for somebody else, brother.
Oh my God, he
Because I see
snapped!
too many little follies.
He's a bad cop
End
on the
up with
loose.
someone a little bit dead.
Now I'm going to grab a little bit of lunch.
Folks, we disavow anything to do with that officer. In fact, he was fired years ago.
That's right. Since his reign of terror, we've instituted a strict policy. Any officer appearing unannounced at a farmer's house will be severely reprimanded. Gargantuan cop.
People are dead, people are dying every day.
They're dead, they're dead, they're dead, they're diddle diddle die, dead, they're dead, they're doodle little doop dee dead, dead. Hi, I'm Trooper Tom Servo. Well, I've seen it all, stared into the gaping maw of death, and I'm here to remind you of the horror that lurks everywhere. No, don't get up. You young people can take things for granted, such as your sandwiches. Oh, I know you're just gonna eat that sandwich a little bit, with a little bit of mayo and a little bit of hard salami.
Why don't they look?
Listen, brother, nearly 40% of all accidents represent nearly half of all accidents. But who cares? Have fun with your lint trap. Nothing will happen to you. It'll happen to the other guy.
Why don't they? Why don't they look?
Well, say, hot plates are sure fun. Well, they're boss. They're cool. Until...
Why don't they
I don't
look?
even bother with the brainless gibbons who live in this stinking hole of a town. Will I wash my hands of it, brother? Pah!
Wow. Little guy really gets into his roles, doesn't he?
Oh, hey! Wonder what the Mads want.
Oh, mad scientist. Sure, you can have a lot of fun with mad scientists until someone loses an eye.
Well, now that the local has taken effect, it's time for Radar Secret Service with full-blown hypno-heliostatic stasis. Oh, Dr. Frankenkeister, in your opinion, would you say we're in for a lot of standing around? Great slabs of driving? Hot gobs of talking? Oh, yes. In short, hypno-heliostatic stasis. Isn't that right, Dr. Frankenkeister?
Ja, ja, strum and drang, ja.
You may fire when ready, Mr. Christian.
Available everywhere.
Very good.
Gary Berghoff goes undercover.
That'll describe his career for the past 10 years.
Look at all the dead cows under that tower. Adele Jurgens. Hey, do you hear about the Jurgens worker?
No.
Fell into a vat and softened himself to death.
Oh.
That's my dad.
Sid Milton, Monkey Boy. Hey, he's back.
So, where's the radar part?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. We can't wait for radar.
Ask us. We like to help. Lou Asher is here.
This was one of the highest priced spec scripts for that time, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
I Father and sing.
Yes, from the director of I Accuse My Parents and Jungle Goddess comes Radar's Secret Service. Let's watch.
Radar, a magic word, born of a world conflict.
War is good.
Modest in its beginning, its only function was to warn of the approach of an enemy. A mere shadow across the screen, and batteries of guns were automatically set off. Messengers of death sent screaming into the skies to fight off the intruder.
Cool, huh?
This was radar in war. But with the peace came new discoveries for this 20th century magic. A lurking
Stupid
iceberg
peace.
in the path of an unsuspecting ocean liner once spelled grave disaster on the high seas.
It's a night to remember.
Now, thanks to radar, a warning is flashed ahead and the danger averted.
But can radar save our stifling marriage?
Vast deposits of valuable minerals buried deep in the earth through the ages are being uncovered continually with the aid of radar.
Radar
Where
ferrets out
formerly human
clowns.
lives were so needlessly wasted, scaling mountaintops or crossing desert wastelands, now, with the help of radar, nature's innermost secrets are being made known to man with a minimum of effort. The future of radar, who can foretell it?
Well, this guy can't.
Already images are being flashed across wide spaces, extending the range of human vision beyond belief. A prophecy of the unlimited possibilities of radar,
It's found in the Bible.
particularly in the field of scientific
Whoa,
crime detection,
whoa,
is
whoa.
the modest purpose of the picture you are about to witness.
My life is a hollow lie. Well,
Unfortunately, with radar, we can now get the Nashville network.
Hey, powers that be is on.
we just diddle with the color here a little bit. Forget it.
Let's see, buy more radar.
Take a letter, Maria.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Hamilton.
Good morning, Tom. Any report on the supplies that disappeared from the Beulah Air Base?
Our Wiley beam picked up something off the African coast. The Navy moved in and nabbed a gunrunner that was trying to smuggle equipment in.
Well, that's one case we can write off. How about the mineral deposits reported in Alaska?
Oh, got a negative reaction. Low-grade duralite.
Well, at least we saved them the cost of a crew of geologists.
We saved them more than that. We increased the total fish catch in this country by thousands of tons.
I heard about that. How did it happen?
His
Well,
face makes no
one of our
sense.
instruments got a strange signal about 500 feet below the surface. Turned out to be a large school of fish. We turned the information over to one of the fishing companies, and now they're talking about installing radar on all of their ships.
I've always maintained there's no limit to the possibilities of radar.
Now, where's the damn donut
Has
cart?
Bill Travis reported in?
Yes, sir. He thinks he has a lead on the murder gun in the Allen case.
We'd have an open and shut case if he can dig up that gun.
Your attention, please. You will love radar. Give yourselves to it freely.
Just get out. Get out.
Oh, it's a lovely spot. I'll get the picnic lunch.
Oh, would you look at that? Billy Joe McAllister's down there.
Whoever invented this seeing eye gadget sure had it in from me. We've been covering this highway for 50 miles, not a sign of the gun.
Ah, quit griping. If we don't find it here, we'll quit.
Now you're talking.
And come back tomorrow. Look, we've got to find it. See what's cooking.
I know, my aching feet.
Have you tried radar on your feet?
It's amazing we can work together after all that's happened, eh, Gary?
Hey, look.
I have water weight
This thing
gain.
is picking up a metallic reaction.
It could be the gun. We know that Allen made his getaway over this road.
Perfect spot to hide a gun, if you ask me.
Look, keep working that thing and let me know when you hit the exact spot.
Work your evil magic radar thingy.
Okay, say when.
Stella.
Move, over, more. Come on, move. There you are, that's it.
Ted, I'll take you to a restroom. I thought you were over that.
Hey, I found Judge Crater.
Peace on Earth was all it said.
Ugh, want some? Hey, I want to read that. Oh.
Evidence that Christ himself invented radar. I don't know. Alien murder case, huh?
Okay, you can turn it now.
Turn
it.
Headquarters is very pleased with the help we gave in the Allen case.
That's nice of him. At least it shows that with the improvements we've made in the telemeter, we can work hand in glove with any branch of the government.
And it should be a blow to organized crime, too, once they realize we can keep a check on them.
I hope so.
Great.
But there's still a lot of legwork we do that could be eliminated.
That's for me. I don't like legwork, unless, of course...
Well, what do you expect to do? Stay home in bed and have radar do all the work?
It's not a bad idea.
Look, what we need is more equipment.
Stuff,
A lot of the stuff we do could be done a lot better by radar, especially guesswork.
That's only a matter of time. After all, we're infants in this new field of scientific detection. We must crawl before we can walk.
And now I need my binky.
Don't mention walk, please.
Okay, but you can't blame me for dreaming.
No, not at all. And a lot of those dreams have come true in the last few years. Like the image we get on our screen.
And to think that Dick Tracy used it before it was invented.
And don't forget Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers.
And Lawrence Hilton Jacobs and Roddy McDowell and Raoul Wallenberg and...
Any farm kid, USA.
Oh, dinner at the Homesick Restaurant.
Radar knows what you want to order.
How'd she get into that waitress outfit so fast?
Her head's a butter sculpture.
There's a new girl in town. She's looking good.
Anything special today?
You.
The White House surprise.
What's your soup du jour of the day?
We're out of Salisbury steak. Material, 10 yards of dotted Swiss.
Sounds interesting. I'll order later.
Well, I'm going to cash out. Blanche will be by to take care of you.
Well, I could read that 1,000 times.
I get too hungry for dinner at 8.
Hey, it's the Boy Luck Club. I enjoyed it.
Send up some gas juice. You know, laugh water.
Hello?
Yes, I said Milton there.
Yeah. Yeah, fine. I'll take it from here, honey. See you later.
That was Honey West.
Silas cook up another job for us. Should pay off.
Hey,
a big
quit
way.
flashing the
When do we
neighbors back
start?
there.
We'll meet here in a couple of hours. I'll have the whole layout worked out for us.
They need something to drab the
It'll be a
room
long
up.
time between meals. I think I'll put on the feed bag.
I wish I was in love with a gal that worked in a restaurant. Free eats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aim high, Ted.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Pillbox, want to go to lunch with me?
Oh, no. Doctor's orders. I gotta take my fresh air, deep breathing exercises.
I have to hurt you now.
You know the window's closed.
Huh?
I said the window is closed.
Oh, you gotta open it?
I'm going to go have lunch with Maury Amsterdam.
Pardon me, is this booth taken?
Blackie. Gee, I'm glad to see you.
Did you bring that tip you owe me?
We're going on that job this afternoon.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what's the matter? Aren't you happy? If this pans out, we'll have enough dough to get married and blow this town.
Do you mean that?
Well, that's what I've been telling you all the time. One more good job and we can quit this racket. Looks like this is it.
I'm so happy.
Employees must wash tongues before returning to work.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
no.
next.
Yeah, well.
Come in.
I'll have the French dip.
I'll have the tongue sandwich if there's any left.
How'd you get this?
I told you about the plant I had at the restaurant. Well, a lot of important people eat there, and eventually some of them talk.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder how I ever got along without you.
And I was beginning to wonder when you were going to realize it.
Oh, no, my grandparents are making out.
So,
Yes?
how far'd you get? That leopard thing come off?
Yes, I'll get on it right away.
I've got to go see if my refrigerator's running.
Did you just call me?
What's up?
It's a truckload of radioactivated U-238. It's headed for our local atomic plant.
U-238?
It's a highly potential ingredient for atomic energy.
Or hot chocolate.
It can be used in commercial and military use. It'll revolutionize our power plants. We have orders to keep it under closest surveillance.
It's not better than radar, is it?
See if you can contact it.
Yes, sir.
He looks like a werewolf in mid-transition.
Steven Tyler?
Like Moses at the rock, I had my first doubts about radar that day.
Oh, you've got the radar Secret Service screensaver.
You kids, turn off the radar. It's a school night.
There it is.
Well, radar doesn't make the world any more interesting, does it?
Why, it doesn't have an escort.
It's a closely guarded secret. I think they're very wise not calling attention to the shipment.
I still think it's too risky.
You don't deserve radar.
What's his bearing?
Geez, the government would collapse without this guy.
Highway 13, heading east.
Tell him to proceed at once to the depot.
Yes, sir.
Look, supposing Static and I go out and keep an eye on him, just in case.
Okay, call me when you get the depot.
And don't forget to use
Notify the
radar.
truck that a radar car will meet them en route.
Yes, sir.
This guy's one of the best interns they've ever had.
Calling OX2.
Boy, just imagine this on Omnimax.
Wow.
We'll watch for him along the road. I'll flash you as soon as he picks us up.
Right.
I like that OX2 guy. He's real nice.
What are you doing? What's that thing? What's that dial for?
Boy, vintage cars were really popular back then, huh?
There's the tunnel. It should take him about 20 minutes to reach the depot.
Depot, sir.
Here's the tunnel. Should take us about 20 minutes to reach the depot.
Keep in touch with them till they get there.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
OX3. Calling OX3. Come in, OX3. Calling OX3.
That's probably for me. It's my car.
This is OX3. Go ahead.
Hi, Huggy Bear.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. No way. She showed up with him? Wow.
Cut over to Highway 13.
It's the Nagley Capers.
Certainly taken that truck a long time to get through that tunnel.
Make it go faster.
Here it comes now.
You can see that. I'm looking at it. I invented radar.
Tell me about the rabbits again. Oh, it can wait.
Why is he turning off that highway?
Radar can't look into their hearts, sir.
Shortcut.
He's disobeying orders. Try to get through to him. Tell him to get back on the highway.
Yes, sir.
OX2, come in. Calling OX2.
You go ahead.
No, it's no use. The set must be fouled up.
I'm gonna go on break.
Well, we're losing him now. He's getting out of our beam.
Send out an alert. Notify Bill of his change of direction. Keep trying to get him back on the screen.
Yes. OX3. Come in, OX3.
I have a name, you know. It's Dave.
This is OX3. Go ahead.
The calls are coming from inside the car.
The dirt road 5 miles along Highway 13. Okay. Step on it.
Not that funny.
Wow.
Incredible. A very Walton radar Christmas.
The Jodes pull a heist.
That is a full acre of car there.
Yep.
That damn swatch.
Riding like the demon that drives your dreams. Hardcastle.
Hey, pull over. Gotta hang out the radar dish, if you know what I mean.
When AAA was controlled by the mob.
Oh, you're here.
Have any trouble? I never knew what hit him. You didn't knock them off? Of course not. They're just out cold. Well, dump them and head for the barn. I'll meet you there.
All this to plan a family reunion.
Here, I'll drive. Oh, I'm the only one.
See, dead body, where'd I put that thing? Oh, there it is.
Damn you, dupe boys!
Music bespeaks tension, yet I feel so empty.
Chrome golf balls on sale now.
That must be it. Turn in there.
You said this wouldn't be fun.
Colander Warehouse. All we do is colanders, and we do them right.
Oh, I'll carry you.
Oh, those golden grams. Oh, those golden grams.
Only radar knows what the hell is going on.
Vehicle is so close to being an unmarked car.
I only do these capers for the scenery.
My life is one big to-do list.
The Melon Squad is in hot pursuit.
Let's go, Blackie.
It's not Blackie, it's African American-y.
Whoa, whoa, oh, okay, I'll walk.
And the goiter mobile is there.
Hi, listen, I got some news. I came to tell you that we were maybe going to... Hey!
Take care of the boy.
We're done.
How green was my radar?
Oh, the Johnsons are early.
My atrazine representative.
You know, maybe a parking ramp way out there wasn't a good idea.
So what's the matter with Mr. Obama?
Nothing's the matter with it.
I love Mr. Obama.
Here he comes!
You don't love me. Hey, what's going on? What is all this?
Well, Mike, we know the hypnoheliostatostasis might be getting to you, so
And we know that you had to miss your 10-year high school reunion, so we decided to have one for you.
Yeah, we found your yearbook, so we're all set to simulate the actual reunion experience.
Wow, that's great. Thanks.
I'm really excited.
That's great.
Put your name tag on there, Mike. And welcome to the Baraboo High School Class of '83 reunion here at the Budgetel Regency Room off County Trunk D.
Jeez. Oh, Nelson? Mike Nelson? Buddy! Well, Nelson, man, what's going on, man? Man, I envy you, Nelson. You made it. You got out of this town, man. Wow. I married Pam, just like everybody said I would. It's okay, I guess. Hey! I never see you down at the rendezvous anymore, man.
It's because I don't live around here anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Oh, man, I envy you, Nelson. You made it. You got out of this town, man.
Mike!
Oh, boy.
Mike Nelson! Remember me? Janine LaFont!
Right, how you doing, Janine LaFont?
Oh, yeah, except for now it's Janine LaFont Spike. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you again.
Hey, how come you never asked me out, huh? I just always thought you were totally stuck up. Oh, hey, I better go call the sitter. She's got her hands full with those 9 rug rats and everything. See ya?
Yeah, right. 9 kids in 10 years.
Hi, Mike.
Hi,
Yes.
Rick, how you doing, Rick? Good to see you.
I sat 3 seats behind you and 4 back in health and family living.
That's John. How are you, John?
No.
Hey, everybody, Brenda again. Okay, here's the answer to the trivia question. City can yet call her car land yacht. Okay, now we're gonna get going with the music. Here's Impaler.
I don't know. It's Jim. No, I can't because I got to get some punch and it's movie time.
Oh, fun, huh? Well, as long as we're all here, let's draw names for Christmas.
And where's Blackie? Squad car showed up, and I had to get away in a hurry. He couldn't make it.
Do you think they picked him up?
Must have.
It's a bad break for him, but a good break for us.
How do you figure that?
Won't have to cut the melon so thin.
Yeah, but suppose they start sweating him and he sings.
Don't worry about him singing. He's crazy about Marge, and he wouldn't want anything to happen to her.
Hey, Sid Melton.
I'll meet you later at the apartment.
Okay.
What page do our lines begin on?
They grabbed off one of my men, but we got the truck hidden in the barn. When do you want to pick it up?
You make it sound so easy.
Well, what's wrong with it?
The radar patrol. Where do you think those cops came from?
You're going to have it halfway across the ocean before they get wise.
Michael is right. They'd grab you the minute you made a move. They've got the whole town covered.
Peggy Lee runs
Looks like
the
I'm
mob.
outnumbered around here. Well, what do you think we ought to do?
Change pants?
My first suggestion is to get rid of that radar truck.
Blasphemer!
He must die.
Then what?
I have a yacht about 6 miles up the river.
It's called monkey business.
Well, that's interesting.
You can reach it from an old pier, about 20 miles out of town on the river road.
We need some help to get it aboard ship.
Just get it near that pier. My boys will take care of the rest.
And then I get paid, huh?
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
This is one of those important moments in any relationship.
I'd better not answer that. Look, we got it halfway to you. I want half the dough now.
Well, here, Dan Fogelberg tickets.
Gotta move my condoms. Surprised I have any left.
We're stepping out tonight, sugar.
I'm sorry. I promised Michael I'd,
I'll pick you up about 8, my dear.
It's not the radar, it's the size of the amplitude, if you know what I mean.
That's okay. I don't care.
And never darken my carpets again.
Whoa. Remember me? I'm your boyfriend, Mickey Moran.
Oh, that's right. I'm terrible with names.
I don't like the way this deal is turning out.
You like his money, don't you?
Well, sure. What do you like about him?
He's the contact we need. I'm just as anxious as you to get this job over with so we can all be paid off.
He's on fire?
Your jealousy is going to ruin everything.
Now, look, baby. When this job is over, you figure on combing Loverboy out of your hair with a fine-tooth comb.
I haven't combed my hair in 13 years. You know that.
Her hair is soft, sir. They should have put that curl on.
Oh, I'm not drinking. Nope.
You get anything out of the picture?
Yeah.
No, not a peep.
I'm having them check the files for a possible lead. He may have a record.
No waffles.
Anybody we know?
What? Who? No, it's just a picture that I got out of his little black book.
Whose little black book?
Bob Packwood's.
Well, you know, the guy we picked up, the fellow on the road.
Where did you get it?
Well, I think he dropped it. I picked it up off of the floor.
You picked it up off the floor.
Yeah, that's my wife, you bastard.
You know, this may be the answer to our problem.
What is it?
A coupon for
Apparently
yams.
one of his girlfriends.
Can I help you? Smoking or non?
We might be able to learn a lot from her.
Bussing tables.
Who couldn't?
Check every restaurant in town. It shouldn't be tough running her down.
Pretty run down already. But I can't. Where are you going?
I don't know.
How you gonna get there?
I ain't certain.
All I know is that I'm on my way.
No, sir. I never seen her.
Well, why don't they try using that radar they're always bragging about?
Get out of here, you filthy little man. Oh.
I thought they served fun at Shakey's.
Stravinsky. That's the oddest thing anyone's ever showed me.
Boy, she can really hold a smile for a long time.
It's a picture.
The layout of this place.
A salad bar.
Look, would you just bring me my meatloaf? Meat?
Got a coupon here.
All right, 2 for 1.
Get over there. Stake out the dessert tray.
Are you happy in your work?
Butter. Those two haven't talked in years, have they?
They're from the Midwest. We're out of everything except orange juice.
I know what I want.
If it isn't on the menu, we're not serving it.
Oh, aren't there specials sometimes that are just on the blackboard?
I didn't catch your name.
I didn't throw it.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Please don't eat the daisies.
I gotta call this order into the kitchen.
Well, I found my dream restaurant. I give them 2 Michelin stars for service. Although the duck à l'orange was a little tough. Hey, I haven't eaten yet.
I stole the buttermints.
Yeah?
Hello, let me speak to Blackie. Yeah, this is Marge.
She's large.
Oh, it's Marge.
Oh, you mean he's in jail? I'll call you back later.
I always forget he goes to jail on Tuesdays.
Oh, stiffed again.
That was Marge.
She's large.
Said there's a guy down the restaurant claims he's a friend of Blackie's.
What'd he want?
Well, she didn't say. She just hung up.
You just hung up.
Why, anything wrong?
That hat.
Maybe and maybe not. The cops could have got a line on it through Blackie.
Well, the sooner we unload the stuff and get our dough, the better I'll like it. What's this Michael guy stalling around for, anyway?
I don't know. It could be business, and then again it could be...
Lila.
Yeah, and I don't like it. I'll see if I can't get some action. Stick around.
Don't say bye or anything.
Hey, boss. You going past Nifty's drugstore?
What's the matter? You sick again?
Oh, my sick. I feel terrible. My head hurts. My pulse is 140 net. My low blood pressure is with hypertension, and my temperature is by the arrow Fahrenheit, and my stomach refuses to recognize the rest of me. It's sore. And you ask me, am I sick?
All right, what do you want me to get you?
Bubble gum.
You know, Ed, that was a long way for a little bit.
After you get the material out of the country, what are you planning to do?
Oh, make a sarong or a blouse, maybe a skirt.
First, we haven't got the stuff out of the country. Second, you ask too many questions.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, Michael. Is everything still as we planned?
We've talked this over several times.
Oh, man, they did this scene on Don Adams' screen test.
Moran phoned and said they got rid of the truck. You ought to be here any minute.
Well, I don't want him to find me here. Phone me as soon as you get rid of him.
Fold you?
No, it's probably that nosy Mrs. Kravitz.
Welcome. Welcome to the House of Mafia.
Laura Ashley, very homey.
Well, did you have any trouble getting rid of the truck?
Of course not. If I hadn't listened to Loverboy, we could have unloaded the truck at the same time and got paid off.
He's just as anxious as you to get his hands on that material.
I hope for his sake that's all he wants to get his hands on.
Help yourself to my booze.
Where do you say that yacht was?
About 6 miles up the river.
Well, you tell Michael when you see him there'll be a small load on the way to his boat in a couple of hours. If we get through, we'll have the rest of it there by tonight.
Are you out of your mind? He's ruining everything.
We didn't have any trouble hijacking the truck in the first place.
I still say, let Michael do the thinking on this job.
He's not thinking fast enough for me. He's stalling. I want action. I'm going to get it.
Surprise.
Hey, Benson, I got a problem. I don't remember whether the doctor told me to take 5 pills at 8 o'clock or 8 pills at 5 o'clock.
Why don't you play safe and take 13?
I don't know. I'm superstitious.
He's this close to being Casey Kasem.
13 pills. I'll rattle.
This stuff, it's just over my head. I don't know.
Sophisticated.
Hiya, boss. You got my bubble gum?
Kill him.
How'd you make out?
Use my tongue.
We'll start moving those cartons to the boat right away.
What's the layout?
Well, if we get through, we'll move the rest of them tonight and get paid off.
I don't know. I think we're sticking our necks out.
Sounds like they're sticking their necks out in there.
After a 14-hour shift, I love to wear spike heels.
Good morning, ma'am. Have you ever tried Mary Kay? Good morning, ma'am. I'd like to introduce you to Mary Kay's line of...
Get out of the bushes, Josh.
Yeah, this is gonna be hectic. Nothing means anything to me anymore.
What do you want?
A poodle.
I just left Blackie.
Well, he's all right, ain't he?
Sure he's all right, but what are you going to do about him?
Oh, Benson, see that he gets some spending money.
Forget that. What are you going to do about springing him?
Well, I suppose I could call up my friend the DA and ask him to release him. I need him on another job.
She looks like one of Donald Duck's nephews.
Listen, Margie. We'll spring your boyfriend when we're ready and not before.
Well, it better be soon.
Is that a threat?
Maybe.
Well, don't try anything foolish. You might get hurt. Go see Michael. He's got all the dough. Come on.
I gotta go shave above and below my mustache.
She's kind of pillowy, isn't she?
Oh, hi, guys. How's the caper going?
We gotta start using both doors.
Oh, I want them to like me, or maybe I should just introduce myself.
Hey, Freddie Fender.
Otto Preminger.
James Carville.
Harrison Ford.
Because they're cars.
There's something cooking. They were in an awful hurry when they drove away.
Didn't you follow them?
No, I got hemmed in by a couple of cars, and by the time I worked my way out, they were gone.
Well,
So you got every road out of town covered by a beam?
They haven't got a chance. The moment they make a move, I'll know it.
Suppose we start cruising. You can signal us if anything turns up.
Right.
Doesn't he ever leave the office?
You have to carry your Hummels everywhere.
We're going to head north. We'll be back in a couple of hours for another load. Meanwhile, you men lay low.
I'm gonna till the back 40. You guys start disking.
Farm stuff, right?
Well, okay, I'll drive to Racine, then you take over after Toma.
You know, I grew up in a house smaller than that car.
On the farm?
On the days we sweated out on the street on the last train.
You know, the small gangster farmers are just a thing of the past.
Hey, Thelma and Luigi. It's okay.
Oh, there goes the knee.
No, I will not kiss you for $1.
As a matter of fact, he does own the road. Bye, Bob.
Man, I thought Radio Shack stood for quality.
Stands for failing mall.
That's it. It's that sedan heading north. License
Foxy 1.
1768.
Send out an alert, then try to get hold of Bill.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Back to empty nest.
I can't figure out how Marge fits into this picture.
Move over.
Well, all we know for sure is that she's Blackie's girlfriend. I hope for her sake she's not any deeper in this.
Sure looks like a nice kid.
OX3. Calling OX3.
This is OX3. Go ahead.
What? Oh, hi, Chief. What? Oh, I'm wearing a fedora. Why?
River Highway heading north. License number 031768. Check.
Great license number.
Head out on the highway, boom, chicka, boom, chunk, looking for adventure. Dum, chicka, dum, chicka, dum.
Duplicate shots with radar. Yes, thanks to radar, we've only needed to shoot 3 scenes.
I can't grow a mustache.
That's right, kettle drums, all sizes, kettle drums. Get them here.
That looks like him there.
The Chevy with the rice cooker on its roof is following us again.
Oh, those golden grounds. Golden grounds.
This looks like where they filmed a bunch of Barnaby Jones episodes.
Well, speaking of Barnaby Jones, did Mr. Woodman ever have Cotter as a student?
Well, yeah, that's why they called it Welcome Back, Cotter.
Oh, that's it.
Well, was Juan Epstein Puerto Rican or Jewish?
Well, he was both. That was his whole gig. I mean, that was the whole.
Wow.
It was the whole gag of Epstein. Come on.
Hence the name Juan.
Juan Epstein.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You know, this movie, biggest September opening in history, even beat out Under Siege.
Get out.
No, I won't.
Get out.
No.
Keep an eye on this thing. I'll see if I can spot the men. All right.
Oh, those golden grams. Oh, those golden grams. Oh, those golden grams.
Thanks to radar, the scene promptly ends.
Flash, footage used over and over. Radar rocked by scandal. Exclusive photos of early morning raid. See the shaken radar moments after the charges of footage duplication.
Cute.
Thank you.
It really was quite nice.
I liked it too. Quick little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We checked on the ownership of that car. Stolen about a week ago.
They'll be very leery about moving any of that material after this.
I don't think I'm going to wait for them to move.
They called it Moby Car. I see the belly of the great white car.
Thanks for the lift.
Is Moran up there?
I don't know, but I'm supposed to meet him here.
I resent you. Good night.
Man, I'm chafing like a bear. These Italian bun huggers give me no room at all.
Oh, a message for me. Top boss needs to talk. I never got this message.
Come in. I want to talk to you.
Come in? How much more in could I be?
I don't remember having a date with you.
Must have been drunk.
You will.
How'd you get in here?
Same way you did.
Levitation.
Well, what do you want?
Same thing you want.
I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind. It's about that car that was abandoned a while back.
What's that got to do with me?
You look like one of the boys that got away.
Lots of guys look like me.
You should see my mother.
Sorry, you'll have to try a new attack.
It's a good suggestion. Let's go down to headquarters.
It's a bum rap, copper.
I need a bigger steering wheel.
Mickey.
I like your cakes. I mean your desserts. Oh, never mind.
Here, I've got your coleslaw.
What are you doing here?
I just drove up with Benson.
Is he up there?
Yeah. How about Blackie?
Now, how about him?
Oh, outwitted again.
Mind if I call my attorney?
Sure, go right ahead.
Hello, law offices?
I'm dull.
No, I'm way duller.
Oh, okay, name my character.
Gee, I can't.
See? Well, which one of us is the good guy, huh?
I don't know. Who am I?
The Martin and Lewis breakup was so sad.
Oh, don't put that punch in the joint.
Take it there.
Oh.
Sparky? Sparky, bad dog. No.
He was checking up on that car we ditched. They sure didn't waste any time.
My gun, give me mine.
Wait a minute, not here. We'll take him down the back way.
Okay, let's do that weekend at Bernie routine.
Let's get out of here.
Frère Jacques, dormez, melt!
It's all right, Myrtle. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
The director's
Lovely.
mistress, ladies and gentlemen. The director's mistress.
Oh, good guy, bad guy. Good guy or bad guy?
Don't say it. I know. I'm blurry.
Oh.
Hey, where are my fries?
Whoa, I must have got a bad clown burger.
Well, what'd you use, a sledgehammer?
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't do it.
No, I don't think you're the type. Anyway, if you had, you wouldn't have stuck around to play nursemaid.
You hurt bad?
I'll live.
He's demonic.
Hey, wait a minute. You're Blackie's girl, aren't you?
That's no crime.
No.
Not in a strictly Cartesian sense.
But it's a crime the way your friends are letting him take the rap for them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We
Put
don't
it this
either.
way. With Blackie in jail, they don't have to cut him in on the payoff. You don't call that playing it smart, do you?
What do you want me to do about it?
Dress as a leopard and sing La Traviata.
You help us, we'll help Blackie. Tell us who's behind this.
You scratch my hand, I'll wash
You
you
mean
up.
if I talk, you'll release him?
I can't make any promises, but we'll do all we can.
I'll have to run it by the sales
Let me think it
manager.
over.
Look, if you think your friends are going to be big-hearted and help Blackie, you're wasting your time.
Let me think it over, I said.
Then, just when I thought I had the situation under control, a roof fell in.
Boom, it went.
When I came to, there was Blackie's girlfriend looking at me.
What a wonderful way to wake up.
Shut up.
I tried to get her to talk. Even promised to go easy on Blackie if she did. No soap. I think she's softening, though.
I hope so, for her sake.
Hi, sugar lumps. Hi, lammy legs.
Wasn't such a good idea after all.
It's too bad they didn't get Mickey, too.
She been around?
Not yet.
Good jumble today.
I'm getting a little jittery about the whole thing myself. They seem to know every move we make.
Radar.
You know where to reach Moran?
It must be at the barn.
Get him on the phone and have him come over. Got an idea I think might work.
Wonder if she ever talks into the statue by accident.
Why don't you shut up? I'm sick of listening to you. Always complaining. Well, you're probably healthier than I am.
Oh, I can't stand it anymore. This is the last straw. This joint is killing me. I'm getting out. I'm leaving. To get a drink of water.
Thank you, Sid.
Was it anything important?
Well, Lila wants to talk over something Loverboy's dreamed up.
Yeah.
Why don't we turn over the stuff to him right here and get the rest of our dough? The longer we hold on to it, the hotter it gets.
I tried to sell him on that idea, but he won't hold still. He wants to load on the yacht.
You don't suppose he's trying to pull a fast one on us, do you?
Hey, that's it. He might try to double-cross us, huh?
Keep your shirt on.
Yeah, please.
I'll see what's cooking.
Sure, swell, Palooka, wise guy, huh?
Well, then it looks like we can't do a thing until they move some more of the material.
That's right. Our beams are all transverse on a horizontal plane.
Sir, your flies...
Anything would have to cross in front of these beams first.
Sir,
before we get a reaction.
But they may hold up for months. Look, if we put our equipment up high, we can spot them in no time, couldn't we?
You mean fly over the city in a plane?
Exactly.
No, a duck.
Well, even if you could throttle down to 100 miles an hour, I'm afraid that'd be too fast for our outfit to pick up anything.
It doesn't have to be a plane.
Oh, how about a balloon?
Sure, or a blimp or a helicopter. Anything that'll float right over the rooftops.
And beam down on the hidden material.
That's right.
I'll get busy on it right away.
See, here I am, busy, busy, busy.
Get me the airfield.
Man, she must get a keg of Cuddy Sark every weekend.
Is that unusual?
Pretty close call, eh, Moran?
I can't understand how they could spot me so quickly.
Radar. We can't make a move without ringing a bell.
That's exactly what I have in mind.
Ding, ding, ding.
Say we move another load of the material. They send out an alert, and the chase is on.
Now, wait a minute. We just tried that deal. Didn't pan out so good.
Why don't you wait till Michael tells you what he has in mind?
Oh, Michael this, Michael that. Why don't you just marry him?
I'm listening. As I started to say, we load a couple of cartons into a car and started across town, but in the opposite direction.
Budget park and ride. This is ridiculous.
They're on the moon.
Wash me.
And on this farm he had a chick, the swingin'est chick I know.
Pooh. Waldo Pepper, you in there?
Get any action?
In this movie?
We're loading the stuff right now.
Who's loading what stuff right now?
Now quit squawking. I'll tell you about it later. Hey, Gus, Joe, come here.
These are the good guys, right?
Get a couple of small cartons off the back of the truck and load them in the turtle back of my car.
Okay, boss.
I bet they're pushing counterfeit blue jeans.
We're gonna put some of the stuff in the car to use as a decoy to keep the radar patrol off our tail.
Oh, like a duck,
Get
sir.
on our tail.
We're not gonna be in the car. We're gonna be in the truck with the rest of the stuff on the way to the yacht. You get it?
Who is gonna be in the car?
Rick Ocasek.
Girl Scout cookie time.
Each box contains a piece of Sid Melton.
So where are we
What
in
if
the
they're
truck or
caught?
in
Just
the
a
thing?
In the yacht.
They'll never be caught. Alive.
Hey, don't cut away so fast.
Barely room for Mr. Hoffa in there.
Now here's the dope.
Take it to Kurt
You can get that
Cobain's
stuff over
house.
to Jack's surplus supply.
Well,
Get
he
a nice fat
might
bonus
be able
for you.
to use
Just
it.
take it easy and don't drive fast. Get back as fast as you can. Keys in the car. Right.
This is a thing I've known before. It's called
Hey, say, Crow and I did a little project we want to do when we get back down to
project.
Earth, and we were wondering
you
if
got a
maybe...
little project here? Well, bring it on in here, you little scamps. Let me have a look at it. Well, say.
It's the Quinn Martin Nature Preserve. It's a place where old Quinn Martin character actors will go to roam free in their natural habitat.
What the hell?
Yeah, enter QMNP here and pay a nominal fee to ticket taker Anthony Zerbe.
Huh.
As you drive on, the rolling hills are dotted with the fauna of early Quinn Martin success, the Untouchables.
Here, Robert Stack playfully pulls a muskrat from the mouth of fellow G-man Jerry Paris, who wrestles with alpha male Lloyd Nolan.
As you drive on, you might surprise, Ephraim Zimbalist Jr., munching contentedly at the eucalyptus leaves that were planted especially for him.
Idle your car down now because you're likely to rile Michael Douglas or get between Carl Malden and his cubs here on the plains of San Francisco. Or
Can I interrupt you right here?
Sure.
Is there going to be a Harry O exhibit?
Well, that's a good question, but Harry O has not been classified as a Quinn Martin production.
All right, go on.
Right. In the heat of the midday sun, many QMers take refuge at the David Jansen watering hole. This becomes a place of great activity, and inter-series mingling is not uncommon. You could see Roy Finnis picking nits off Buddy Ebsen, or Lee Merriweather perched on the gargantuan back of William Conrad.
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute. There's a commotion in the deep grass. It's the Quinn Martin guest stars.
Oh, Bradford Dillman is feasting on the fresh carcass of Pat Hingle
Guys.
when it's wrested from his jaws and torn to shreds by James Franciscus.
Guys.
The fur flies until Ken Howard of White Shadow fame.
Crow, Mike,
What?
guys!
What?
What's happened to you?
What do you mean?
I mean, Ken Howard, Pat Hingle, Nitz? Good Lord! It's the heliohypnostatic stasis. It's working on you!
Good Lord, Servo, you may be right.
I am right.
Oh, you may have something there, Servo. Buddy Ebsen would never allow Roy Finnis to pick nits off.
Oh, Crow! We'll be right back while I deprogram these two. Mike, Crow!
Better?
Good.
The helicopter
Good.
was taken off.
What? A heliocopter aerial plane.
Oh, did you have to bring your walker up here?
Bill standing by?
Yes, sir.
See if you can contact that plane.
Oh, sir, may I suggest a sponge bath or something? Oh.
Gee, it was just a joke. I'm sure your mother's very nice. Well, I mean, she's old, but...
I just got it. This must be where the hypno-heliostatic stasis really kicks in.
It's the detector gauge. Some radar equipment just crossed the beam.
Run it down. Notify Bill immediately.
Yes,
Radar! That's right. Radar makes a big return. We're back on track with radar. I missed radar.
I love radar.
Not a wide variety of car colors back then.
That's it. The limousine is right on the beam.
Contact Bill and give him the bearing of the car. Then get hold of the helicopter and tell him to keep cruising over town.
Yes, sir.
And call my wife. She's remarried since we last talked.
OX3. OX3. Calling OX3.
These are the good guys. Feel their goodness wash all over you.
Huh? Hugh Jass? Just a minute, I'll
Car
check.
heading east. License 4M2.
Bingo.
3.
Check.
What's up?
Spotted a car with some more of that stolen material.
Chintz.
Sure didn't wait long to try again. Head for the River Road.
Almost heaven, West Virginia. Come on, sing with me. Blue Ridge Mountain.
That's some right pretty country.
Bobbers. Red and white plastic bobbers. They float. Use them.
He's gaining on them.
Stop that.
That wheel. I don't know, something wrong with the steering wheel.
It's Universal's crazy new radar ride.
What's wrong with that guy?
I don't know, but if he doesn't watch out, he's going to lose control of that car.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Wait a minute. There.
Do something. I can't.
Wow, must be Yeltsin driving that car.
Oh, there he goes.
Hey, that's a Model A. Different movie.
Acorn squash make a delicious winter soup.
Van de Graaff generators. Practice science in your own home.
But there was no monster.
What is this thing? Am I helping at all?
They've had time enough. Let's go.
All right, let's synchronize our ties.
Either these are tiny gangsters or that's a huge car.
Tiny gangster.
You know, every single scene is done in cars.
In the future, you will drive to work and play in huge loaves of hollowed-out bread. Miracle Teflon brewer's yeast makes it possible.
So it was Boom Boom Washington. What did the Boom Boom stand for?
He played bass. That's right. Boom Boom.
The problem is there was too much radar early. Now there's radar I don't care.
These people have no idea of the drama unfolding in their backyards.
I know.
Ooh, God, for a stinger right now.
The drink or the missile?
Oh, either one.
Okay.
It's like a young Hubert Humphrey piloting.
I don't even know what we're looking for anymore.
OXQ, just spotted a truck with materials.
It's the helicopter. They've spotted another load of material.
Contact Bill and give him the bearing.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Let's watch the same scene from a different angle.
Yeah.
Keep in line with that truck.
Oh, is this what they mean by fall colors? Gray and gray.
All the leaves are gray.
The sky is
OX3.
Zip.
Calling OX3.
I want to get it. You always get it.
Calling OX3.
no oysters, I think.
Now, that's fine. I'll have him in my hip pocket in no time. There's another car heading up the River Road. We'll notify the police about the wreck on the way.
Say, this may be a decoy to throw us off the track.
Smart boy. Let's go.
You really think I'm smart? Really?
We now return to Riptide. I almost killed myself when that was canceled.
Really?
This is so bad, I wish it was Air America.
Ugh.
You want to buy a house together?
Oh, why not just drive if you're gonna fly that low?
Hi, I'm new to the film.
Beach balls, get your beach balls. Throw them back and forth on the beach.
How many hats do you own?
Oh, they're using this super secret quiet helicopter to sneak up on the bad guys.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they might have a cloaking device on that helicopter.
Welcome to Action Valley Ranch.
OXQ, OXQ. Truck just turned off into Bouquet Canyon. Follow that truck.
It's okay.
Jesus, like they weren't even sure they were filming a chase scene.
Radar makes two seams seem almost identical.
Hey, it's the friendless ranger in the black sedan.
Geez, this movie gets out and stretches a lot, huh?
Sure do.
Now hang the radar in a tree or the bears might get it.
I think I should take my lobster bib off.
You sure this is the right spot? I guess we're a little early. He'll show up. Don't worry.
Stainless steel Swedish meatballs. All stainless, all Swedish, all meatballs. Get them here.
It's kind of like radar obvious service.
What kind of sealant do you think they use on this thing, huh?
You ever think about God? He's up there, you know.
Round things. Today we are promoting round things. Half off all round things.
So, Mike, did you know that Horseshack's name meant the cattle are dying?
Yes, I knew that.
You did?
Yes.
I know that.
Attention all squirrels. Squirrels need round things too. Think about it. You too, mule deer, round things.
It's a flying mantis.
Well, hello, Senator Johnson.
Look, we're in a little clearing over behind those trees. Get around behind them and keep us covered.
I just couldn't stop crying. Oh, wait. Here they are.
Wow, that guy's snap brim is working overtime.
Well, I see you made it.
You know Pie Face.
Go
Hi,
see if
Tuna.
It's all there. It's all there, all right. How about the dough?
Oh, those browns. Do-do-do-do.
It's all there. Pay them all.
Did I surprise you?
You'll never get away with this.
Copper.
Mike will want to see the money. I got news for you. This is Michael's idea.
Oh.
A double cross, eh? I might have
Must
expected.
we label everything?
All right, hold it.
It's the triple dog dare double cross dog.
Oh, he got shot. What a lucky guy.
No radar necessary here. Conventional warfare does the trick.
Pew, pew.
I'm gonna shoot too. Pow.
I'll be right back. I just keep shooting. I forgot to get this thing that I gotta get.
Radar was also used by the Hatfields and McCoys. Both sides.
Now everyone surrenders to everyone else.
We all have the right to remain silent.
Look, have the plane keep him in sight. Give me his bearing. I'll be following my car.
Oh, my water broke.
A daring high-speed chase through Hugo, Minnesota.
We have stainless steel truffles.
Do I get a lunch?
No.
Is there a movie?
No, there's nothing.
Silver almond cookies. On sale now.
The Hiller 460 at least had an ashtray. Can I smoke?
Anthony Robbins, father of 5, involved in community affairs, flies his own helicopter.
Well.
Oh, why'd I let her pick this tie?
Hey, slug bug. Got one.
I had to go pick up my brother at the hospital, drop off the guns at Karen's house, and then back to stir the sauce.
I gotta make it to the next rest stop. I've got to get a big gulp.
Hugo, Minnesota encourages business development.
I wish I had a dog.
You know, fellas, I can just never get sick of this shot here.
I'm in with you.
Yeah.
I had to sell the guns so I could get enough money to buy the coke. So I brought them back to Karen's house, but her mother had to go get it.
OXQ. OXQ. Car going northeast over Pennsylvania Avenue.
We're riding to work or play in our helicopter.
Well, I've got my wigs and I'm ready for my stand-up act.
Let's get out of here.
Relax. Nervous as a cat.
I can't help it. I'd feel a whole lot better if we were on the yacht, miles away from Mickey.
Forget about Mickey. He won't bother you anymore. My boys have taken care of him by now.
You're wrong, brother.
Oh, hi!
Well, it looks like we underestimated Mr. Moran.
Mickey, I didn't...
Shut up. Ooh. Turn around, face the wall. Both of you.
I'll hike my pants up even further.
Okay, let's sing somewhere out there.
Why shoot me?
Well, you're starting to leave little accidents
It
around the
was
house.
Michael who double-crossed you.
It'd be a crime to separate you two.
Boy, that'd be really rotten if you had a gun.
Oh, thanks. Right in the first wound. Ow!
Those golden grams. Oh, what now? We're never gonna get out of here.
Goodbye. What do you want? Get back in the other room so we
Wait,
can
I thought that woman was that woman.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, why don't you ask us to turn around and face the wall? Please?
How have you been?
It's Blackie you're worrying about. That's been all taken care of.
Yeah?
Sure, I gave Mickey the money to spring him. Didn't he tell you?
No, he didn't. When did this happen?
Tomorrow?
He just left here a little while ago. Said he was going straight to the lawyer.
Oh, that. I can explain that.
You didn't let him get very far. When you're through with a boyfriend, you're really through.
Toilet tank floats. Stop your toilet from always flowing.
All right, I'm going to show you just how gullible I am.
I'm gonna get coffee and a bear claw. You want anything?
Give me the police.
Turn around and face the wall.
This wouldn't have happened if she'd used AT&T.
Well, she's not dealing with AT&T.
No substitutions.
For the love of... We just want to leave!
Please shoot them all. Just let God sort them out.
Plot thickener.
Here, does it hurt when I...
Ow!
Oh, it does.
Police department. Hello?
Hi, who are you holding for?
This is Bill Travis, Radar Patrol. Send homicide on an ambulance to 416 State Street, Apartment 4.
You ordered more homicide?
Sure.
Hey, it's the Sunday Radar Supplement.
The data's in on those anarchic meteors.
We've recovered the balance of the atomic material. There might be some floating around, but all in all,
Well, it didn't take long to clean up that case.
Go home!
Yeah, but before we take any bars, let's remember that if it hadn't been for radar, we might never have found them at all.
That reminds me.
I like
The
radar.
budget for radar patrol is being increased. We'll be able to get that extra equipment you were talking about.
Well, that's good news, Chief.
And can we take the thing off our
I'll loan you
car?
one of those telemeters. My girl has a date tonight, and I'd like to keep an eye on her.
You always have the last word, Howard.
Not enough Sid Melton for my taste.
Never.
Helicopters, dirt roads, people standing around Ramrod Strait. Those Mads really thought they had us. Thank God we had protection.
You said it. But just when the going got tough, the tough got goofy.
That's right, the Mads may have had hypnoheliostatic stasis with all its doomsday ramifications, but we, gentlemen, remembered to bring along plenty of
Ecstato Euforo fun!
That's right, Ecstato Euforo fun with patented Hinder 90. It takes a B movie and turns it into a yippee movie.
Yippee! Hey, you know, I think it's the Hinder 90 that made the helicopter sequence so over-the-top funny.
True, true. But it really proved itself on those hard-to-get-at scenes like At the Barn, or how about the ground-in pain of The Office sequence?
Let's just face it, Ecstato Euforo fun with patented Hinder 90 makes everything fun!
Hooray! Oh, what do you think, Pants?
Hey, Steve Areno! Just ran into Dr. Votz's name out there. Seems like you were really kicking some...
Frank, the gig is up. They've got Hinder 90.
Hinder 90? Hey! There's no such thing as Hinder 90.
Is two.
Is not.
Is two.
Is not.
Is not.
Is two. Hey!
Frank, as far as I'm concerned, Nelson and I are in an all-out arms race. He's got Hinder 90, and I'm behind.
Behind! Hinder! Get it?
Frank, one more crack like that, and they don't come any better than TV's Frank.
All right, Myrtle, I'll take care of it.
Thank you!